So I have a question. Of course, it's about politics. But if you were injured and you didn't have anybody to care for you, who would you rely on? If you couldn't make your house payment and you lost your house and you didn't have friends or family, who would you rely on? If you paid into the system for Social Security and disability for a long time and you didn't have friends or family, who would you rely on? If you got pregnant, if you're a woman, and had a baby and didn't have friends or family to help you out, who would you rely on? If you were homeless and looking for a way out, who would you rely on? If you were a displaced person looking for freedom, where would you go? There's so many questions, and we're such a selfish society. We're so selfish. Do we ever really look at the broader picture? Do we? Because I don't think we do. I think all these people that are getting our tax dollars for corporations, it needs to stop. They're subsidized. They don't pay their workers what they're worth. So give me some answers, because I'd really like to engage on this. So like, I've been dealing with foot surgery since October, and I've been in my bed, and thank God I have my husband and my daughter. My sister, she came over and helped. My sons have helped, bring me food, or us food. Not just me, but I share. But what gives us any right to pretend, I guess, that we're better than anybody else? When somebody is down, isn't it better to give them a hand up than tearing them down? What is wrong with this country? I just don't understand it. And then on the insurance thing, because I have to pay insurance too. My thought is, out of my tax dollars, I'd rather pay right off the top for insurance rather than having a corporation bilk me monthly and then pay a huge deductible. And then you got my husband, who was in the military, got multiple myeloma, a cancer of the blood that doubles every day. He's gone through kidney failure, liver failure, and now he's got heart failure along with his cancer. If we didn't have health insurance, we'd lose our house. We'd be homeless. Who would help us out? His health insurance comes from the VA, but he's not 100% because they still don't recognize his symptoms of being with the military for the multiple myeloma. He was stationed at Camp Lejeune. He didn't drink the water, but he was on the property. Now, and I know like, the military's bases are green. They water, their lawns. They mow their lawns. But those sediments, I do believe, from the chemicals in that water are also in that land that they did PT on. He was overseas. His one of the captains or whatever captain, I believe, made him run behind a insecticide truck truck while doing PT. Isn't that odd? I mean, here our military actually hurt my husband, but they don't recognize it. It's been reported, but where would he be without this? He hurt his shoulder. If he wouldn't have hurt his shoulder, he would have even found out he had multiple myeloma because he had to go to the doctor. He was working. He hasn't worked in 3 years, going on 4. So it is a struggle, people. So all these people that are like, I don't want to pay extra taxes to help somebody else out. Why? What is wrong with you? It just breaks my heart. I see a struggle every day. There's so many issues that people need to wake up about. What is your local government doing for you? What is your state doing for you? Is there anything that you like about your state? What are they doing to actually help you? Instead of taking away things from people, are they putting in benefits for people? That is a serious question that needs to be answered. Now, I am very much a liberal person. I believe in the right to choose. I believe in the right to love who you love. I believe in helping one another as best we can. Now, the reason why I come up with that is because Jesus said that. He said, love thy neighbor as thyself. He didn't say love to hate. He said love to love. That's basically what he said. Come on, guys. So what is wrong with this America that you don't feel like other people deserve the freedom to choose who they are, where they want to be, where they want to live, have health care, food in the gut? Corporations want to take expensive, lavish trips, and yet most of those people they pay are on a low income, middle class, not even an upper middle class, just a lower middle class. It's wrong, and it's time to stand up. Get involved in your local politics. What changes do you want to see? Let me know. I'm curious. I believe that everybody has the right to own a gun for protection, but if we're really going to go off the Constitution, then maybe we better get our muzzle loaders back, huh? Instead of the AK-47s? Because I don't think that's necessary. And did you know that Mexico is actually suing Smith & Wesson and another gun company, I can't think, Winchester maybe? But they got a lawsuit because so many guns have come into Mexico, are being trafficked to Mexico. So they're suing these gun companies. There's something seriously wrong. I believe in the right to own a gun for your safety. I do not believe in rounds of, huge numbers that our military uses. That's wrong. It's just wrong. If you want to be big and bad and bold, go join the military. The actual military, not a militia, for God's sake. If you want to protect your family, get wise to what the government's doing around you. Check out your local politicians. That's my advice. But let me know what you think in the comments, because I'm very curious to see what you say. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. God bless you.